What it do, y'all? This your boy King Ed the Great coming at y'all with another video. Be sure to subscribe and hit the like button for me. So, I want to talk about Bone Thugs and Harmony for a second here. See, Bone Thugs and Harmony, they made history in hip hop for the most part. The only group to collab with Tupac, Biggie, Easy, Pun, and I'm pretty sure more legends that are deceased right now, but those were the standouts. Above the Law, big shout out to my man King, Cole Hutch 187, was the only group to have Tupac and Eazy-E on the same album, which was Black Mafia. Like, you can check that out. But with Bone Thugs and Harmony, man, it's like their legacy is very complicated. They broke a lot of records. They sold a lot of records. They still one of the most successful brands to date, but it seems like they don't get their proper due. And what made me want to do a video like this, because I remember when I was reading Double XL, and one of them corny writers up there said that Biggie's verse outshined those 5 braided thugs from Cleveland. I'm like, why y'all gonna dismiss and disrespect Bone like that? Because if you really listen to the verses, Bizzy had the best verse out of all of them on that track, Notorious Thugs. Biggie had a great verse. He kicked it off nice, and he often gets highly regarded because he mastered that style. It was a new style for him, and he went ahead and did his thing. But Bizzy, he brought a new ferociousness to the table with that song, with his verse. I can't rap like them niggas, and you know, they'll flag this channel for playing the song so y'all can see for yourself. In the Tupac joint, Thug Love, see Tupac, he didn't go out of his element. He brought how he would typically flow on a record. Like, that was a very cinematic, ferocious, Armageddon style beat. And Tupac just went ahead, he didn't go in trying to rap like them. He just brought his regular style. But Bizzy, he kicked that joint off crazy. He had 2 verses, I believe. He had 2 original verses off that joint before Tamika Wright went ahead and cut Silky Fine out and put the rest of the Bone guys up there thinking he was going to sell Art of War. But man, Bizzy set that joint off in the beginning. And Bizzy Bone's a very underrated MC, I might add. But I think what happened with Bizzy Bone was 2 things. Number one, the Ruthless situation where he wouldn't make a lot of appearances in the late 90s. That kind of stunted his artistic growth in a way, even though, considering his subject matter, he covered a lot of deep topics, but he could have been a star. I mean a big star of the group. But a lot of his personal demons caught up to him. And the way he should have handled his marketability like Andre 3 Stacks. Like, every time you will hear Andre 3 Stacks, you know it's a special verse, because Andre 3 Stacks, he don't go on anybody's song. That's how Bizzy should have marketed himself, because anytime when Bizzy would do a verse for you in 1996 to 98 or 99, you would get something special. You had to pay top dollar to get a Bizzy Bone verse at the time. But what had happened also, I think what happened, and no disrespect, but he cheapened his brand a little bit by doing these collab albums with these local artists. And I'm thinking he did that out of the greatest of his heart because he wanted to see the underdog win. But some of these guys were whack. And not to mention, some of the solo albums he released, it didn't have that Bone Thugs and Harmony flair to it. Like, it didn't really hit home production-wise. And that was an issue itself. I mean, he went on a different genre when Heaven's Movie and The Gift, that was dope. Alpha Omega was okay. Speaking in Tongues, I wasn't feeling that. Then he dropped Midwest Cowboy, Thug's Revenge. And those albums wasn't really hitting the beginning and the end. I think he was just releasing albums just for the money. He was just doing collabos with anybody for money at that point. I think he was hurting at the time. But he came back full circle when he drew his braids back. The Song for You. The Song for You album was fire. The Song for You, then he dropped the Ruthless joint. He dropped a lot of albums, but a lot of them albums didn't have that slap. But when he drew the braids back, oh boy, that nigga was dropping that fire. Man, the last 2 albums he dropped recently, those are some of the best albums to come out in the last 2 years from the Bone Thugs and Harmony camp. Carbon Monoxide and the new joint that he dropped, I can't think of the name right now. I think it's called the Mantra, I believe. Man, Bizzy letting cats know. Now I don't know if it's to prove a legacy point because he got tired of Bone Thugs and Harmony's legacy being disrespected, but man, he coming back. He came back with a vengeance on those joints there, man. And I wish, see, when Bizzy is focused, he's one of the best to do it, to me. So, that's what happened with me with Bizzy Bone, man. Bizzy Bone deserves his flowers while he can smell them, man. That dude, he's still going strong. And big shout out to the Bone Thugs and Harmony fam. So, let me know what you guys think of this video, man. Bizzy Bone deserves his prop. Did he outshine Pac and Biggie on those songs respectively? Let me know, man. Subscribe, hit the like button. Peace.